Hi guys, it's Dave here from Dave's Game Room. With me as ever is Plan 13, and today, Mike, we're discussing PES 2016, the reveal, the news, the official Konami Press Release. How you doing, mate?
Hey guys, yeah, I'm doing good, Dave, doing good. Guys, we've literally just opened up a link to this. We found it on Twitter. We've literally got the press release in front of us now. It's the first time we're looking at it.
Yep, so if we jump down to the first set of bullet points, because obviously they do their usual selling of the game and all that sort of stuff by saying it's going to retain its title of best sports game or aims to and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So if we jump down to where it says fresh gameplay, because that's the first thing that jumps out at me.
Yeah.
So it says exciting advancements, reaffirming the PES series as having the very best gameplay, and it talks about an advanced collision system.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thoughts on that, Mike? As you quickly have a look at that little bullet point.
Collision system is something we've been crying out for, isn't it? An advanced one or an improvement for years.
We have, as long as they nail it, because obviously for years and years we've talked about, dodgy collisions, players' arms going through other players' bodies, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So hopefully that will go some way, if not all the way, to rectifying that. Because, even in its competitor product FIFA, you still see some of that dodginess happening.
Well, the FIFA collision system is over the top, if you ask me. It's too far the other way. PES doesn't, it isn't refined enough. And on FIFA, it's like I say, it's way over the top.
So this sounds pretty good. It says that it will calculate how players interact and create a unique outcome depending on the type of impact, which that sounds good to me because, when players collide in real life, there'll be factors that will determine how it happens and how the players recover from it.
Yeah, it's needed, isn't it? I mean, what's next on the list here? We've got aerial strength. Is that
We've got aerial strength, yeah. So is this to do with like going up for headers defensively and attacking, I'm guessing?
Well, yeah, look, use the left stick to back the opposition to disrupt a larger, more powerful... That's awesome.
That is fantastic because that's currently lacking, I think, in both football games, in FIFA and PES from last year, isn't it?
It is, big time. It's more so in PES. I mean, PES, like we've said before, plays well around the midfield area, but it lacks in so many different other areas, and aerial strength has been crying out for.
And also, to find the best position for a header or a volley. Sounds amazing, Mike. Imagine floating over a beautiful weighted cross, moving a player and striking a sweet volley or a diving header.
It sounds amazing. Whether they can execute it... I mean, Konami, I've got trust in Konami to execute. When it comes down to gameplay, I've got trust in them. It's just all the other things on top, which we'll probably come to at the end of this video, like the improved Master League, more stadiums, things like that.
Yeah, the additional content and modes, agree with you. So, if we move on to the next bullet point, which is 1v1 control, I'm guessing they're talking about when you've got a player on the ball and you're trying to take on another player.
Yeah.
It says about the 1v1 player control has been enhanced. So we'll have to see what that means later on.
Yeah.
So it also benefits the upgraded feint moves that allow sudden directional change. Oh, that sounds amazing, Mike. Because if there's one thing you couldn't do in PES 2015 was sudden directional changes. It was like a slow moving process. It was awful.
That was PES 2015's main gripe for me, or one of the main gripes for me. It was just a little bit too sluggish in areas.
And also, you've got more manoeuvrability in tight situations, which, let's face it, Mike, players like Messi and Neymar, they've got that ability. Yeah. You should be able to execute that ability with them when you play this game, shouldn't you?
You should. Again, FIFA, it's too over the top. You can do it with any player. But in PES, it's too toned down. There was no balance. There wasn't a game with the balance of both.
Yeah. Another bit I've just seen, which is amazing, okay? And it says here... It offers a great leap in exciting table-turning outcomes, and it also talks about defenders can be left on their backsides by sort of falling over and slipping over.
Oh, that's awesome.
To create great chances. That sounds amazing, as long as it's not over the top.
Yeah, you can leave a player on his arse, basically, and that's what PES has been crying out for a long time.
It does, yeah. So, moving on to another bit, which is ringing bells, Mike. Perfect defence. Mm-hmm. So for me, the defending in PES 2015 was already pretty good.
I liked it, yeah.
Yeah, so any enhancement to that to make it even better, to me, sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Performing a tackle at the perfect time will powerfully shove the player out of the way to secure the ball. Sounds good.
It does,
as long as it's not overly done. Thoughts?
I wasn't too concerned about the defending mechanics on PES, because I love it. Anyway, I like it. It's FIFA. Again, I don't like to compare games, guys, but sometimes you have to. FIFA's tactical defending, for me, needs a lot of work, whereas PES, I quite liked what was already in place. But yeah, if they're going to improve on it, fantastic.
Yeah, sounds good, as long as they don't overpower certain elements of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, next bit. Intelligent player AI. Well, if this actually does happen, Mike, this is massive because the player AI, certainly your teammate AI in PES at the moment on 15, is a little bit lacking, a bit lackluster.
I think it lacks a lot, the player AI in PES. I mean, the AI, the CPU AI, when you play against it, is still more interesting than FIFA 15's. I mean, the CPU will play in different styles, and it's immediately noticeable. Whereas in FIFA, Stoke City plays the same as Barcelona for me, and Legendary anyway.
Yeah, agreed.
So, I mean, that's cool, but yeah, PES does need to. It really does need to improve it. These bullet points so far are impressing me.
They are. And the last bit I like is you don't have to execute or press a button to make a 1-2 pass happen. The AI will make an intelligent run for you into space.
That is going to have so many football gamers and PES fanboys and even FIFA fanboys like jumping for joy. Because
it is.
I hate the fact I've got to trigger the 1-2. I hate that.
Yep. That sounds amazing to me too, Mike, and it's going to open up the game, I think.
Yeah, it will. It will hugely open up the game, yeah.
Another one, straight off the bat, goalkeeper ID. So it talks about goalkeepers here. They needed improving from PES 2015 without a shadow of a doubt.
Yeah. Let's have a
so
look.
It says improving the quality and add unique individuality and performance, which sounds amazing.
New goalkeeper parameters have been added. Catching, clearance, collapse. That's big catching. The keeper doesn't catch the ball enough, does he, in PES 2015?
No, there's too many silly parries that are into dangerous spaces.
Yeah, I mean, modern day goalkeepers do parry more than they did when when we were kids. Because there's more going on in the box now. But it's very rare I saw the goalkeeper catch the ball in PES 2015.
Agreed. And there's too many punches with aerial balls too, I found, in PES 2015.
Yeah. So as long as they've got Adam Bogdan's hair, right, they'll be happy.
And also they're better at stopping close-range shots. Thank God, Konami, because in 15 it was too easy to score goals because of that.
Oh, we're going to bore everyone, aren't we? But every time we say it, get near the box or anywhere around the opposing area, tap, shoot, goal!
Exactly, agreed. So, celebration control. Mike, I don't believe it. What did you say in your teaser trailer about the Francesco Totti celebration with the camera phone or the iPhone?
Yeah, I did.
Celebration control. You said it won't be there. Guess what?
It's there.
It's there.
That's good. I mean, it's icing on the cake. Little things like this, I like to have new stuff. When I spend 40 or 50 quid on something, I want to see new stuff. This is new stuff. I like the celebrations in FIFA. I think they're funny.
So do I, and I like the fact that you can pull them off, or you can pull off a trademark celebration, which in PES, it tells you a prompt will appear to pull off the player's trademark celebration for the players that have them.
That's awesome.
They've got to include the Phil Brown celebration, Mike. They've just got to.
That's our favourite, isn't it? The Phil Brown or the Daniel Sturridge.
Yeah, or the DJ. They've got to have a DJ celebration.
The DJ, yeah. That's cool. Also, though, does that mean online games... Because now if they're adding celebrations, they probably will take away the auto kick-off bollocks when you just press options button and it teleports straight back to kick-off. We can actually watch a replay of our goal.
Would like that.
Maybe.
Hopefully that means that. We don't know. We'll just be speculating, won't we?
Yeah, maybe.
So, fundamental changes. So, new significant improvements across key modes and features. New Master League, Mike.
Yeah.
New Master League. What's that telling us? Let's have a look. So, the famous and hugely popular Master League enjoys a total revamp. Okay, that's a word I like the sound of, a revamp.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that, mate?
It's the mode that everyone, all the old school PES boys, fanboys, and fans of the franchise buy it for, isn't it? We want to play a good Master League. Let's see what it says about it. Every element has been redesigned or reworked. Oh, that's music to my ears.
Sounds amazing. Look at that, involving the menus to new and exciting play. A new transfer system for... Oh, that sounds wicked. Hope that's good. Hope it works.
But by going from these bullet points so far, they've obviously taken into account the feedback that we've all been given to them.
Yep, I think they have. Mike, do you remember me saying, and I think you said it too, we weren't overly impressed with the visuals in PES 2015?
We weren't, were we?
Next bullet point.
New visuals.
New visuals.
This is amazing. Incorporating the many advancements of the Fox engine. Oh, wait there. My 10-minute timer's going off. Hold on. We're still going to go, guys. We're not going to leave you there. We're still going. We're not going to fit this into 10 minutes. It's too much to tell you, so we're just going to get to the end.
We'll carry on. We'll try not to make it too long and bore you to death, but yeah.
They're not bored. They love our voice.
Yeah, I think they do, actually. I mean, we love our voices, don't we?
Yeah, of course we do. Where were we? New visuals. So, Fox Engine, the visuals have seen a huge upgrade. See the rain splash as the players slide in to win possession. And see
Turf kick up.
And see Adam Bogdan fall on his arse as he attempts to save a penalty.
And see his ginger hair, stand out from the crowd.
The bit about Adam Bogdan I made up, guys. You probably can tell, but no, this is awesome. New nighttime lighting, real turf textures add to some of the many improvements. That is awesome.
Sounds fantastic, Mike. And I'm about the visuals, especially. I think that's really, really important because it looked a bit last gen for me. PES 2015 did. So if they've heaped more improvements on top of this Fox engine that they've been raving about, I'm all for it.
I mean, like I said in my teaser trailer video I did on my channel yesterday, the gameplay is the core. It's what it's all about for me and for you, Dave, I expect. But we're in 2015. We've got shiny new PS4s and Xbox Ones. We need to see 2015 style graphics now. I don't want to be playing a game that looks like it's a PS3 game, We
need to see the fruits of that big dent in our wallets that the consoles have cost us.
Yeah, exactly.
So, dynamic weather, Mike. So, in PES 2015, the weather was virtually non-existent, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? It was a bit shite, really.
Whoa, okay. So, a dynamic system has been introduced, by the looks of things, with the chance of rain starting during the middle of a match.
That is awesome. Has that happened yet? FIFA 15 promised it, didn't it, before? But I don't think that happened, did it?
FIFA doesn't do it at all, does it? It's either a rainy game, a snowy game, or a non-rainy game.
Yeah. That's cool. That is really, really cool.
And it will also have an effect on the ball physics, which it should.
Yeah.
As me and you've discussed about numerous times.
Yeah.
And less skilled players are likely to struggle with trapping. Now, if this is across the board, Mike, you're going to see the difference in players, in quality of players. So not every team will be able to play the same if this works as we think it should, which is amazing.
It's awesome. Will it affect the goalkeepers as well? Will they make dodgy sort of... they'll try and catch the ball, for example, from a corner and spill it? Is Adam Bogdan at Shit Creek without a paddle?
Who knows, mate? Who knows? But if we read on further, it also talks about players having incorrect studs or blades, which we've seen in the Premier League recently. Towards the end of the Premier League season.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the players falling over the Champions League final a few weeks ago. That's cool. That is really, really cool. I'm absolutely buzzing reading all of this so far.
And even better, Mike, it does affect the Master League. This dynamic system will be in the Master League, so there you go.
Yeah, loving it, guys. Loving it. This is exciting. This is the hype train. It left the station yesterday. Right now, it's left Swansea, where I live, and it's on its way to Bristol already.
Yeah, and it won't be too far from me as well.
It's all good.
Human motion, mate. Let's look at this one. Seeking to humanise player movement, 3 times new animations have been added to bring the in-game superstars to life. Let's face it, the animations looked a bit stale in PES 2015.
This, I think, will be one of the biggest selling points for the guys I see posting at the various different Pro Evo forums, fan forums, is animations. They are all sick to death of FIFA getting these lovely, shiny new animations every year, whereas PES just stands still.
Yeah, which is fantastic. Goalkeepers have got an abundance of new save animations, which means more different types of save will happen, which is great news. Outfield players shoot, pass, and dribble and tackle with an incredible variety depending on the situation. Again, that's great news. I don't want to see the same shot depending on, where a player stood. I want to see different ones.
Yeah.
Players complain when a foul isn't given or lament a teammate when a pass isn't made when in open space. Sounds good.
That is wicked.
Adds to the atmosphere.
It does.
And the new 1v1 control also benefits from this, as you'd expect, because they'd have to do something about the animations to give you that capability as well.
Yeah.
Players being able to fool their opponents with shimmies and feints, which is great. And
Stunning.
There's the bit where a player, like a defender, can fall on his arse because he's been tricked into going the wrong way.
Yeah. I mean, again, I keep saying this, but this all sounds really, really good. I just got to be executed properly, though.
It has. New ball physics. Yeah. The past few years have seen the series make a huge advancement in ball physics.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So they've worked on that more so.
Yeah.
I quite like the ball physics in PES 2015.
So do I.
They were good.
Yeah.
Anything to enhance on that, I'm quite happy to read.
Yeah, look at this. Each spin, bobble, and ricochet has been calculated using real ball physics data, helping keep them every moment and every game unique and unpredictable. PES, I tell you, if you can reach 80% of what you're promising us here, we're gonna have a very good, very, very good game.
Yep, me and you could end up playing PES instead of FIFA, depending on what happens.
We've got to stop going back to FIFA because I like FIFA 15, but I really miss a Pro Evo game that we play all year round.
Agreed. And then we're talking about quality improvements where many important elements are upgraded as per fan feedback, which is nice to read the word fan feedback.
Yeah.
So my club has been improved. I'm not really a fan of my club, I'm going to be honest.
I played it, I think, once on release day or the day after, and it's just Ultimate Team, isn't it, I think?
Yeah, it's essentially their version of Ultimate Team, isn't it?
Not us. You guys who are interested in my club, though, it just basically says here that they've improved based on user feedback again. It will introduce player-level systems, player exclusive to the modes, use GP acquired through matches, my club coins. Yeah, I can't really see what is new, what they're adding to that, but, I mean, watch this space. It could be their FIFA moment, my club. It could be what propels the series forward. Because I do know people who won't buy FIFA anymore because they enjoy PES 2015 gameplay more, plus the added addition of my club. So
yeah, agreed. Next point is very, very relevant to me and you.
Oh,
and the way
wow.
we play the game.
Here we go.
Dynamic wide camera angle.
This is cool.
The new angle gives you a wider field of vision, so we're going to see more of the pitch.
Basically, more zoomed out.
Yeah, fantastic. So you'll be able to adjust your players to compete in aero battles because you'll be able to see more as you're doing it. Yeah. You'll see more of the intelligent runs being made, again, because you'll see them. Wow, I like it.
That was an issue for me in PES 2015. Even fully zoomed out, I think it was the Konami Stadium, it might have been. It still, for me, wasn't far out enough. I couldn't build the play like I want to. And that's a crime on a Pro Evo game because that is the main beautiful thing about Pro Evo is building the play.
Right, Mike, commentary.
Here we go.
I was told it would be Beglin and John Champion.
Yeah.
It is not.
Oh, let's have a look.
Peter Drury and Marco Hageman.
He's from Bundesliga, isn't he, I think?
He is, so he'll be doing the German commentary. But yeah, new commentators have been introduced for both UK and Germany.
Peter Drury.
I didn't mind Peter Drury because he was on the This Is Football series.
Sorry to cut you off, mate. I was just going to say the same thing. I liked Peter Drury. I did. He's the odd Champions League game, didn't he, for ITV?
And they've also recorded all new commentary, by the looks of things.
Oh, look at that. An abundance of new lines and specific stories have been recorded, dedicated for Master League. Responding to player transfers, player growth and team performance. Konami are stepping it up big style here.
Nicely done, and it's a good response to what EA did with FIFA 15, because that's exactly what they incorporated into FIFA 15, talking about transfers and team performance, player performances, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my, I can't believe this.
Wow.
PS4 image importing.
Here we go.
Edit mode is synonymous with the PES series, and further updates have been made to this hugely popular mode. PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 3 users are now able to import images into the game, thus perfectly replicating any team kit or emblem the user wishes, including managers.
That is amazing. Basically, guys, buy the game, wait around for usually about 3 weeks after release, and you'll have loads of option files online to download from because there's some masters out there creating the kits. Deimos guys for the Xbox 360 version, the Xbox One version, but it doesn't say anything about Xbox there.
Interestingly, Xbox is not mentioned at all, so I think Konami have done a deal, if you like, with Sony. They've got something signed off with Sony to use image importing.
Oh man, we'd be able to have official Premier League kits. This is going to be cool.
That's what it's saying.
This is going to be cool.
I find that amazing, Mike. Thus perfectly replicating any team kit or emblem.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Basically, they haven't got the license because FIFA have got the Premier League license, but they're saying, look, go and design the kits and share it online.
Yeah, fantastic.
That is huge. That is huge news. That.
It is. So pre-order content mostly focuses on My Club. It says get ahead in My Club by pre-ordering now.
I will. Yeah, that doesn't bother me, affect me. I'll probably pre-order it anyway. I'll probably buy it on day one anyway. But Dave, what do you think about all that?
What do I think about all of what we've just read, Mike? Yeah. I said to you before we recorded the video genuinely that I was not hyped at all by any of this or FIFA.
Yeah.
I'm hyped about PES 2016 now.
Yeah. Same.
This is all the stuff pretty much that me and you complained about a few months ago. Look like it's going to be sorted. They're saying the right things, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. My only grumble, I like to moan about something every time because I'm a bit of a grumbler, if there's such a word, is they haven't talked about online co-op at all in that.
Wow, that's exactly what I was about to say. Where's the not online stuff? Where's the 2v2 co-op matches, etc.? None of that's mentioned.
Can you change the camera online? Because that was fixed before. But these are tiny, tiny niggles that they might think, we're not going to bother putting out an press release. Although that is a concern. I really hope they address that.
I hope so too, Mike. But yeah, other than that, mate, I am really pleased with that. That's been a worthwhile read for me.
I'm extremely happy. Guys, put your thoughts in the comments below, whether you're watching this on my channel or Dave's. We're going to release it simultaneously on both of our channels. Comments below what you'd like to see in PES 2016. What you think of this news. Has it pleased you? Are you excited now? Or do you think, nah, it's just a load of Konami hot air? To be honest, they've never really done a press release like this for me.
I can't remember seeing one as in-depth as this.
No.
Not for a long time.
It's just been usually a couple of screenshots and sort of just hot air. It's been hot air, hasn't it?
It has, yeah. Well, Mike, this has been awesome, mate.
I've
really enjoyed going through this with you, talking about it, reading about it. Next week, I believe, at E3, there's going to be even more stuff coming out about PES 2016 for me and you to digest.
Yeah, we might.
For the world to digest.
Yeah, I think we'll see in-game footage then as well, won't we?
I think we will, mate. So I'll be looking forward to coming back with you for another video cast to have another look at this stuff.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not already, please subscribe to mine and Dave's channel.
Thanks very much for watching, guys. Catch you soon.
Take care.